Hi there, it's Patmos4 and we're back with our Transport Empire in the game Transport Fever. And last time we've set up a whole new line, this one. We've put up 2 trains already and I want to put in a third one. So we'll have to get the money for that and then put it up. And that's where we'll continue today. So I'll start borrowing some money so we can afford this whole new train. So let's buy it. Let's set it up. And there it is. Well, we can repay. We did get a little bit too much money. Well, you can never have too much money, of course. Let's get time rolling. We see a train drive here. Once this one gets somewhere around here, and that one reaches there, then we'll set this train on the loose. And this will give us that extra bit of income with this nice circular track. And well, perhaps this time we can either start with cargo or we will start with putting up trams in all the cities, so the cities will be connected very well. I have to see what we're gonna do. I am not sure yet, but I can promise you it'll be fine. Let's wait with this train because it's going very fast. Should go a little bit slower so there will be space in between all those trains. So there it goes. We can see just one passenger because passengers still have to get used to the new line that there's up. As you can see, there's a lot of passengers on the other lines, but that's fine. So we have set up those lines. We have still space to put up extra lines if we want to, either for goods or for something else, so that's good. No problems there. And we'll just have to see how it goes. Well, as you can see, there's a lot of passengers here, so perhaps we should put up extra trains there. Not really sure yet. Everything does look good. Well, there's quite the wind blowing in my ears with this game. Alright, let's check here. Well, as we can see, quite a few towns are doing well, but a town like this doesn't have a tram system yet. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna set up the tram system. It's nice. I really like it. So yeah, let's do that. Let's connect this. Yes. And then we can just upgrade it segment-wise. So we should put in trams. The tram has to stop near the station. And well, we have a nice circle like this, so that's good. Now we have to set up a tram maintenance station so that new trams can get on the track. Let's do it like that right there, and we have to put in stops, of course, because without tram stops, where would the passengers get on? Well, we'll start right here, close to the station. And well, we'll put up a few stations. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, let's set up 5 stations. We have to make a line with that, so let's start with that. New transportation line. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now we have circular movement. There it is. Now we can see it. Alright. Now it has to follow the tracks, and I hope it will. It is called line 10. So let's upgrade. No, not upgrade. Let's buy trams. I think 5 should do the trick. Let's put it up on line 10. And there we have movement. And as you can see, it goes really fast. So yeah, let's get on there. And there it goes again. Let's keep moving. What's the problem here? Oh, it doesn't have power. Oh, they can still drive, they just don't have power. Well, then we'll put up power lines once they're all moving. I guess that's nice to do that. Alright, he should wait a little bit because he's really fast. And he can continue. Let's move up on line 10. Alright, well, let's set up the electrization. Don't know how that works. We'll have to find out where that is, but... well... perhaps in the upgrade section, tramway. The tram tracks, well, we have that. Electric. Ah, we can set up electric, I guess. Something like that. Well, it appears there's electricity. I mean, this is all electric. So that is put up. There's just no power in the city then, I guess. I mean, you can see the electricity cables running. Ah. There's no power here. Interesting. Well, let's set it up then. Right across all the tram tracks. Seems like we have a new vehicle available, which is also interesting, although it has some trouble viewing it. Oh wow, that looks like a submarine or something. And we have a new passenger vehicle, which is really nice. I do like that. So now, tram tracks are electrified there. I guess I have to do that in every town now, so let's check. And well, let's just do it. So we are sure that it works everywhere. You can see game is slowing down a bit. Sometimes that happens. Let's get it to normal speed. Usually then it starts working a little bit better. Sometimes there are so many calculations that it just stops for a little while. And after that usually it goes better. Alright, this is fixed as well. Let's get to the next town. Although as you can see, it appears it's just crashing right now. So let's hope it doesn't completely crash and we can still save it. Let's do that right now. Let's save our empire. Yes, let's save it up. Well, as you can see, it continues to go really slow. Oh, it seems to be fixed. Perfect. Then I'll just continue. If it really stops, then I'll set it up that I'll just restart, and then everything should work fine. But I'll check that soon. Right now, let's electrify all of this first, because I think that should help. And it does. Alright, well there are no tram tracks there, so nothing to fix. Nothing to fix here. That's good. So that's all fixed. Did I fix it here already? Yes. Now I probably have to fix it up here as well. Yes, we have to get electricity in. And maybe that's why it's going a bit slow as well, because, well, it just doesn't have electricity. So they just can't really move. Well, the electricity is put in. That should mean no more errors. Well, seems to be working. No more errors. Every tram is now electrified. Well, maybe not here. Let's go there. still have to put up electricization here, and as soon as they start switching out, we will have those problems, so let's electrify this track as well. Just to be sure for the future. So I guess that's something to keep an eye out when you start building trams. You have the horse trams first and then you get the electric ones. I never did that, so that's why this is happening. Don't forget to electrify them or you get in trouble. Well, those are electrified. Now let's get here. I can see electricization up there, so that's shelved as well. That's looking good. Line 12's doing well. There's those good trains just driving around. Perfect. Alright, let's think about what to do next. We have the second line up. That appears to be going quite well. Not too many passengers, but line 1 could do with better trains and extra trains. So let's switch these out. Ooh, we have a new one. A better tram, which is interesting. But let's set a new vehicle here. This really fast one with these nice 3 axle trains. 14 passengers can get in and they can get really fast. Set up 6 again. Let's use them for switching. Let's set it to, well, how old are these trains? 8 years. Well, we can set them to change now. That'll be interesting to see what happens. Let's set a new vehicle here. Alright, set that one up. Yes. So they get better trams. Set a new vehicle. That one, yes. Ah, one is switched out. Perfect. We'll just have to wait until the other switch out as well. Well, that's all looking good. Let's set a new replacement vehicle. That one, alright. Yes. With this one as well. Set a new vehicle, yes. Alright. Do the same thing here. Let's get rid of that one. Set that one as a new replacement vehicle. And here as well. Want those new trains to be in. Set a vehicle. Yes. Yes. Done. Alright, so one more train needs to switch out and then it's done. We have those fast trains go and it's done. Let's set it to 100% again. Well, cost us quite a bit of money, but better trains, faster trains, more passengers to carry. To compare, these can carry 48, these can carry 66. So that's quite a few more passengers. I like it. Let's get rid of this, set a new vehicle, that one. 6 carriages, takes 4 million a train to switch them out, but it's worth it. It really is worth it. We should set a vehicle there as well. Yes, we should switch out then. And we should use this one as well. Set a new vehicle, that one. So it is rather expensive to do it like this, but well, it pays off. As you can see, we make quite a bit of money on those train lines, so faster, better trains always help. Should put up an extra train though on lane 1 and on lane 4, because well, they're rather busy, especially lane 4. Line 4, yeah. Well, probably should just switch out those trains, but I don't have the money for that yet, so we'll have to save up a little money. Oh yeah, looking good, looking good. And a new vehicle again. Ooh, even a faster train probably. Well, we can check that out. We want to buy a new train. It can go 100 kilometers an hour. Really much more expensive, but does look good. Can go really fast. well, we're not going to go with that one yet. We'll have to think about what to construct. So, we have nothing up here, so it could be nice to start some industry construction here. Let's check. We have fuel here. And we can turn that... Well, we have oil here, we can turn that into normal oil and fuel. This is crude oil, yeah. The fuel can go into the city. Or we could do it... Send this up here. And then put it into Zertogenbos. Or we put it here. Then the oil can go there. And that needs grain. Do we have grain anywhere near? There. So we should get grain from there. And then that plastic can also go into the city. No, not yet. Plastic can't get into the city. I have to get that somewhere else as well. So it will make it quite complex, but interesting as well. So let's start right here, setting up a cargo station. And it could be just an end line station. Choose 4 tracks, long one, no secondary street connection. I really hate the way it takes shape, but well, can't really help it. And well, what if we put it up right there? Then it looks much better. I can even already connect it. Let's do it like that. Alright, then 2 tracks can go here, or just one. Doesn't really matter, but let's build a station. 2 tracks, that's fine. You can set it up like this. Set it up like that and connect those 2. Then the oil can start flowing, which would be rather interesting to see. I hope. Alright, you just go there. That looks fine. Let's get a service station. That's not really gonna happen. It's not a good move. Totally misplaced that. It's facing upward. I thought it would face downward. Well, let's set it up here then. See if we can connect it now. Yes. Perfect. Well, let's set a cross here. Lanes, which is perfect and important. So 2 things, perfect and important. Alright, let's set up a train. Let's buy a train. Well, let's buy this really fast one. And then get a tank wagon. Oh, we can only have a small one. We will use it for crude oil. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, let's make a new line. Move from there all the way up to there, and he's on his way. And he can start bringing in the oil, and as soon as we have plenty of oil we can work on that. Now, once oil and fuel is produced, we need one that goes all the way to a city, which could be Zertogenbos or Rijswijk, one of the 2. And one should go to here. Well, we can just do it like this then. We can make a station. Like this, cargo one. Oh, did I make passenger station? That's wrong. I'm stupid. Get rid of it. Let's, of course, make a goods station. That's much better. Well, I guess I don't have to explain to anyone how inexperienced I am with this game, because you just saw. like that. A freight station, alright. So that's probably better, but I guess we have to change this one out as well. So why don't you turn around and set up a new line. Well, you should go to his, set up that line soon. You have to get rid of. Let's build a 2-platform freight station. Just like that. Alright. Now, my dear train, set up a new line from there to there. Off you go. 4 arrows. Perfect. Alright, there he goes. Now, let's set up a freight station here. And we have to get one that indeed they can continue on. If I put it up here, can I then connect it? I should be able to. Let's try. And will it then be connected to that plant? Yes. So we'll connect that one railroad up to that one, and then we can start. We have to build another service station, of course. Let's put it in here. I'll explain to you why soon. Just like that. Set it up. Get on there, yes. Set up a new train. And it has to move normal oil. So we'll get carts with normal oil in it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just like to be prepared. Let's set up a new line. There to there. That's done. So it is producing, which is good. And this one should just get the oil there. Alright, we have one track being used, so now we need one from this farm. Don't mind the noise, it's just my coffee machine. Really sorry about that. Can't turn it off right now, so I'm sorry. Just ignore it. Will go away rather soon. We'll put this up here. 2 trains. 2 tracks. That's me, what I mean, 2 tracks. Well, let's set it up some way like this. We'll just remove one field, but that's okay. Connect it. And oh, we've put in tram tracks on it. Don't really have to. Right, that's better. Now, one of these has to go into the city, and one of those has to go all the way to there. But we also need to get one into the city with the fuel. So let's check if we can. Yes, that's looking good. So let's set it up like this. I've never really worked with cargo, so I think it's really interesting. Let's set it up like that, so the train can make some speed. Let's get these tracks in the right direction. Yes, we have to move up north a little bit, something like that. Set it up like this. That's perfect. Now let's connect it like that. Let's completely connect this, yes. But we also need that one to go here. Oh, that's a bit too sharp. Well, let's get close here first. I have a problem. What's the problem? Try to ship more items. Yes, I will try. I need grain and I will try to get in some grain. Don't worry. Well, I want that to connect. But that doesn't seem to work. Let's do it that way then. And like that. So that's looking fine. Let's set that up. Alright, so now we can move the train all the way up there, which looks rather cool. Set up the train soon. I first want to complete those tracks, so when they're done, I think we have a rather nice transportation system. Alright, that's looking good. We have to make a connection up here as well, so they can go to the city as well, but I guess I need to get those grains up there. So, let's move here. Make our little cross that I always want to make. Let's hope it fits. Yes, that's good. Alright. Now we should set up our bow. Let's just set it up close. Alright, we have to do it like this. Oh, it's going down. Well, let's set up the depot here and that's okay. Now we know for sure it can connect. So we can instantly connect it right there. Alright, so let's get a new train. This one, let's buy it. I don't know, what can we put in there? Not what we need. Livestock. This is the one for grain, so let's set up grain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Set up a new line, which makes it move from here all the way up to there. There goes the grain. Then we can get a second train. Livestock. Well, that has to go somewhere as well. Oh, I don't know why I connected those, because I thought livestock had to go to the city, but it doesn't. It has to go to a different plant, but it will be made into food, so we'll have to do that later on as well. Alright, well, that's working. So we don't need the station of Rijswijk yet. I can just get rid of this sting. Well, we will leave the traffic lights, etc. But this is probably best. Well, let's pause a second, get rid of this part. Let's just connect it decently. That's better. Let's get signs. I want signs that have no use. Alright, that's perfect. So that's going, and this will start producing plastics now. So, this one's already grew. 200 production now. Tram without electricity. Oh, I thought I already did that track. Well, let's electrify this track then. Make sure those trains can run. Or those trams can run. If the trams can't run, we won't be making money with them. Which indeed is a problem. Well, that should do the trick. Industries is reporting. Well, that's okay. We are working on that. Stop annoying me with those messages. Ooh, quite a few passengers here. We should increase trains on line 1. So there's a lot to do. Alright, so ship more items there. Well, there's no oil coming in, because there's no oil waiting, because we need to get the fuel out. Well, we can get the fuel here, of course. All I need to do is pause a second. Set that one up. And let's unpause, and then soon we can get that one all the way down there. I could even do it like this. Let's get rid of the connection here. And let's start doing it like this. And then get down here. And we should get, or should be able to get the fuel in here. Interesting. Alright. So, should connect this. So I don't have to put up an extra service station. Now I don't. So buy a train. That very fast one. Get the oil cart. Moving fuel. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. Let's set up a new line. From there all the way into the city, and fuel will be flowing in. So that's looking good. Let's put up a sign here so that it can at least wait there for a free track if there ain't one clear. And there it goes. So we've started to construct our transport empire. Not really big yet, but we are getting there, step by step. And well, I think it looks nice, all those rails going to different industries. This one grew already. Oh no, it's not growing yet, but it should be at some point. So yeah, I like it. I hope you do too. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel to support me. If any tips, tricks, comments, just let me know. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.